Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the SC Podcast. I'm Jack Millington, and joining me this week, as usual, as ever, it's Mike. Shows up an hour and a half later than he should have done. Keating, how are you, Mike?
All right, Jack returns on fucking time because it
Every
is time. It's out. Where's me brew?
It's up there.
Oh.
Watch the mini.
Yes, watching the mini.
Be careful.
Alright.
So, how long you been up for? 20, 30 minutes?
What time is it now?
1:30.
About an hour and a half.
I mean, no. Let's see what. Let's
Yeah,
see when.
I sent that
Let's
to
see
you
what
as
when
I
the
was
message
getting
was
changed.
sent.
I sent that to you as I was getting changed. Yes.
I can't bullshit.
Yes. I don't know.
You're all right.
I call truth card.
Half 12, apparently, according to this.
Woke up. Yeah, because usually 10:30. And let's be fair, I can't literally justify a whole paragraph of what I've just been doing.
Yes, you can. It's called typing a Facebook message, Mike.
Yeah.
Let me put that up for you. There you go.
Oh, thanks, love.
No, I don't want you getting a bad neck during the pod.
Jack, I can't move. I'm gonna have to stay in your bed. No, Mike, just no. Just open the door. Mom, open the door. Why? They just hear me.
No, if you wouldn't move off the bed, we would make sure we picked the bed up and then throw you out the door with it.
That's what
and then
saying.
you'd be like on the floor just going, yeah, it's a nice floor.
It's
Yay.
nice and cold.
Then you'd get up.
Yeah.
But
How you doing, mate?
I'm good. Gutted after last night for them got knocked out on penalties.
It's a game.
It's so horrible.
Oh my god.
It was horrible.
It's a game.
I know it's a game, but
could-
it's like Football Manager. You get so into it. And, I mean, last day of the championship season, if I get promoted, I'm going to be wearing a suit.
What about Pro Cups? Me and your comeback from just two of us.
I mean, after what had happened earlier this week, folks, we were playing FIFA and me and Matty were 3-0 up. And we were going to get promoted when Matty's internet connection timed out and kicked us off. So, yeah. Luckily, though, we got back. We won the league. Don't know how we did it, but we did. Which was good news.
It was actually a good game as well.
It was a solid game, yeah. I mean,
I think it was 2 goals from you and a goal, or was it 2 goals from me? And
2 for me, 1 for you. Which is what had happened with Matty. 2 for me, 1 for him.
And then the next game, it was the other way around, right? But,
and then we got absolutely
and I
demolished.
scored a header.
Mike scored a header even though his pro's like 5'8",
8,
9, something like that.
I think the funniest moment, right, is how you went, we'll have another game after this. Where we were 3-0 down. The minute we got to 6-0 down,
At 5, we got beat 5.
no, we got to beat
It's
6.
5.
6.
It's 5.
Alright, 5 then. You went, Mike, I'm gonna get off. I'll see you later.
Well, I was planning on getting off after that last match anyway because the footy was on and we won yesterday, so it was like, yeah, match of the day with my dad every week. It's just tradition. What about my dad?
Okay.
Yeah, shut up.
Understandable, but what about the ST village?
No.
Oh, that's what we could talk about later. But anyway,
We've got a lot of stuff has happened this week.
I know. Same here with me myself. Would you like to know or later on?
I was talking about in the news.
Oh,
not really you, Mike. I don't think the news really cares about you, Mike.
it's like yes, and who's this Michael Keating again? I don't know.
Do you need a tray?
No.
I think you do.
I might do, yeah.
Yeah, you need a tray.
Yeah.
Mikey needs a tray because he's eating biscuits. But it's been a good week, especially with some stuff coming out. And one thing on Thursday is that the Oscars, the nominations got launched out on Thursday, saying who's got what, and I'm just going to eat this chocolate digestive. Mike, what's your opinion on the Oscars? That's great, Mike. That's really great.
The Oscars.
Yeah. Or the official name, the Academy Awards.
That's a waste of time.
I don't know.
It is. It's because the time and the money you could
Yeah,
spend
true.
on that.
Yeah.
You could
help people say in those places they fucking host it. You know, get out of poverty or.
Well, it's hosted in America, to be fair.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
I
then-
know I can see where you're coming from, but I've always liked it because it's an award ceremony that happens in the year. It's nice to see it. I don't know why. I've always liked the Oscars, the Golden Globes, the NTAs, which is our British one that we do, except we get to vote for it.
Which is decent. No,
National Television Awards, if people don't know what the NTAs are. I think I'm right in saying it's the only award ceremony in England that we get to vote for, and everyone.
There's the British Academy Awards. Which
well,
you
yeah.
can vote for, but it's one of them.
Mm.
You got to hear someone.
Obviously, we got a lot of nominations for different films and stuff like that this year. I'm just going to run through them. Best Picture, which is we're basically saying you got the best film of this year, mate. Well done. Up for it are American Sniper, which is what we're going to see. Birdman, which has now come out in cinemas over here, which we're going to see. Boyhood, which everyone's been going on about. What I don't really know much about it myself. Grand Budapest Hotel, which is just mad, but it deserves to be on there because I've seen it. Imitation Game, Selma, The Theory of Everything, which is the Stephen Hawking film that's just come out, and Whiplash. To be fair, there's only 3 really that are probably going to win it. It's between Birdman, Boyhood, and Selma. And if you don't know what Selma is, it's a biopic about Martin Luther King. But I think I think Birdman probably win it. I think it's one hell. That's what. It's funny because
why?
It's funny because the Oscars are genuinely categorised as like being the best thing of the year, but the main thing out of the whole world was the S-Team Awards ceremony, and I happened to nominate and put forward Michael Keating as being Michael Keating, not Keating.
Oh, okay.
Michael Keating as the best actor, and sure enough, he's up for an Oscar here as well.
No.
I think Mikey's disappointed because he gets the award for
Jackass of the year. Yeah.
best man to lie on a bed. Yay!
I suppose that means something.
Well, there's loads of stuff though. I mean, he's got to beat Benedict Cumberbatch, Eddie Redmayne, Bradley Cooper, and Steve Carell in leading role. But it's between really Steve Carell and Keaton for that.
American Sniper. It depends on how good American Sniper is.
I don't think Bradley Cooper's Oscar worthy myself.
Yeah,
as an actor, he's good, but he's not.
I reckon he'll get it.
Yeah, I think. Actress in a leading role is that as well. You got Felicity Jones, who played Stephen Hawking's wife in the film.
Oh, really good.
Marion Cotillard, 2 Days, One Night.
Yeah,
that's the film for Felicity Jones. Julianne Moore and Still Alice, she's probably going to win it. Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl, which is a great film. I can see why she's been nominated, but. And then there's Reese Witherspoon, who I never thought would get flipping. I thought her career was done, but
can't you just throw something in there? What happened to Jenny Lawrence?
She's not getting to get award for flipping Hunger Games.
No, but that's the thing. Everyone, I was expecting Hunger Games to be thrown in there.
No, not for best film. No way. The big like blockbusters here never win. I mean, it's very rare like films like that. I mean, Avengers films, they weren't ever there. On the Marvel side, they just don't come up. And Mikey's done a massive fart because I can smell it, and he was really sly about it. You got Ethan Hawke and Edward Norton going up against each other as supporting role, but J.K. Simmons is the favourite because he's just won the Golden Globe for best supporting actor. So I don't know. I like Ethan Hawke. He's always been a favourite of mine. Now, one thing that people have been going on about.
The Lego Movie.
And that's what I was going to come to, is that it hasn't actually got an Oscar nomination. I think it's strange that it's not there, because you look at there's 3 films definitely that should have been there: Big Hero 6, The Box Trolls, and How to Train Your Dragon 2. All 3 films deserve to be there. There's a film called Song of the Sea, which hasn't been released yet, and The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. I'm confused why the Lego Movie isn't there. Because if it had been there, it probably. You're gonna spill that.
I know.
I don't want you to spill it. Right, that's that smell gone. I think it's a strange one, to be honest. That's probably the biggest snub I've seen from.
No, because it's took them 3 or 4 years to do that. Because all the animation they had to do and everything.
I think, though, personally, from my point of view, if you were to put the Box Trolls up against the Lego Movie, the Box Trolls, in terms of creation and how long it took, and it's sort of stop motion picture, which is very rare to see nowadays because it's usually all CGI. I think it's an impressive film. If it won, it'd be a deserved winner because it's a great film. Big Hero 6 has got one of those characters in that is just, you go, he's cool, I like him. It's like big flipping round. You know what? I haven't seen the film, but it's like this big round white thing. It's got like a black screen for a face. It's brilliant. Look, it's a cute design, but it's cool at the same time. It's like Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. He's cute and he's awesome. And it's the same thing here. Matty would agree with me. In fact, Matty did agree with me. So there's loads of other stuff, but
you worry me.
I don't.
You really do worry me at times.
To be honest with you,
but then there's Matty Morris, and he just shits me up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking through all the other awards, and Jack doesn't really care. the main ones are the ones with the actors and the animated films. That's what I keep an eye on. Obviously, cinematography and stuff like that is a good thing to do.
I always like the screen effect ones. You like the really, not like the designers, but you know that all the engineers, because they have a little award for them now, don't they? You know, best thingy, like screenplay and stuff. Screenwriting. I think they're quite interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
Because they write the role around that person who they believe will do the best for all the characters. You know what I mean? It's really good. So, yeah.
I've got biscuit.
As you can tell today, the two of us are having a nice and relaxed Sunday.
It makes a change.
2 cups of tea and a bag of
digestives.
McVitie's digestives.
Other brands are available, although the rest of them are shit.
But as we've said,
unless you're getting classic rich tea, then that's alright.
Hobnobs with chocolate.
Alright, I don't want you to have an orgasm on my bed just over the fact of chocolate hobnobs.
No,
which is quite worrying anyway.
I'm not having an orgasm on your bed over chocolate hobnobs, alright?
No,
I'm just saying them nice.
I'm gonna move it on quite quickly because now I can. These are 2 stories that are both linked by one thing, and it's something that we've never actually spoke about on the podcast. Amazing, because you'd think we'd spoke about everything.
Okay, we spoke about death, birth, christens, weddings, death, funerals. What else have we spoke about?
A lot of things.
The Americans, the Koreans, the Chinese,
religion,
the Russians,
disabilities.
Yeah, we haven't spoken about the Italians and the 8 reverse gears. We'll get on to that. Oh, well. We spoke about my hatred for the French.
We've spoke about a lot of things, but this is one thing that we have, and it's something that I've been waiting for.
The Canadians?
Something I've been waiting for since 2006. Now, there's 2 things, actually, really, to be honest. It's not just 2006, it's 2003. And I'm going to do the 2006 thing first, because 2006 was a good year for me. I love 2006. It still goes down as one of my favourite years, because loads of things happened. But the one big thing that happened to me in 2006 that most of the world at the time kept their eye on, because it was one of the big exploration things of all time, is that New Horizons launched. You're probably wondering what New Horizons is. Well,
spaceship.
It is a spaceship. Mikey's on his way. He knows, and it's the first mission to, at the time, Pluto. Now, Pluto was a planet back in 2006. It's not anymore. And I kind of felt sorry for the team who'd made New Horizons, because they go, we're making it to go to a planet, and now it's not a planet anymore. So it's going to a dwarf planet. It's officially classed as a dwarf planet.
It's not going to a planet, it's going to a Baba planet.
In my eyes, it's a planet. If it had been my way of doing things at NASA, I'd have classed Eris and Pluto as 2 planets, and then let everything else be classed as a dwarf planet because they're smaller than Eris and Pluto. Mikey's got a question. Yeah.
If I was the head of NASA, do you know what I'd do?
Oh God.
Anything bigger than the UK's classed as a fucking planet.
No, you'd send someone on a one-way trip to Pluto, and then you'd get them to have a little British flag planted on Pluto. And go, I claim this land in honour of Queen Elizabeth II, and hereby own as England.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hear me roar, and it just freezes over.
Just like freezes in place. We've done our job, chaps. Time to go home. Sir, we have no more fuel. Ah, shit.
But
how did you know I was gonna plant? Oh my god. See, this is why I can't be a space scientist.
Oh, just shush. But genuinely, a lot of people think that, you know, my first love is cars. My first love is astronomy, and it always has been ever since I was a kid. I find reading theoretical things about how planets formed and stars formed and stuff like that more interesting at times than reading about car origins and stuff like that.
I agree, yeah.
And I love planetary exploration. Pluto is the only last real recognised object in our solar system that we haven't visited. And
she's telling us we've been to every fucking elsewhere, but we can't.
Well, no.
But we can't even put a fucking fella on Mars. And it's 10 minutes away down the road.
Well, it's it would take 6 months to get from Earth to Mars, and because it's so much,
we've got a couple of years to go. Come on.
because it would cost so much to put a man on Mars and then get them back. People have been saying, oh, it's a one-way mission to Mars because it'd be so hard to get them back. Because our technology is not advanced enough yet to do it.
We can get them to the fucking moon and back.
We should build a fucking house on the moon. I reckon we should put another man back on the moon.
I think we should build a fucking house on the moon.
No.
Bit of clay, bit of mortar, sort of. There you go.
Wake up to that view of Earth every morning and just go, see that crap house I used to live over there. Gone on the property ladder, mate. You're just smoking your 50th fag for the day. Fucking hell.
This stuff gets hard every day.
I'm doing my exercise, just jumping slowly upwards and then like that. But in terms of Pluto, it's one of the main fascinations I've had ever since I was a kid. People are saying that Pluto, from rendered images and stuff, could be yellow and black. I mean, obviously, a lot of people, and this is rendering from years ago, but everyone thinks of it as just a cold, icy world. It is a cold, icy world, but everyone thinks cold, ice, what's the common colour? Grey. Well, that's a fact.
Could be fucking red, you know.
You know, from the initial renderings, they think it's yellow and black. If it's yellow and black, it's going to be so cool.
It's fucking cold, but it comes up as green, doesn't it?
Mm.
So...
Shut up, Mike. But
no, but
I'm really looking forward to this because it'll become closer during the rest of the. I mean, it's what, January now. We've got another 6 months, really.
Fucking hell.
I mean,
we've gone through 18 days with so far, mate. Don't worry.
But I mean, we've got to wait 6 months so we can see Pluto, its moon Charon, and then because of the New Horizons mission, they plan on trying to send it to one more object that's within the alignment of the path of Pluto, because they can't course change it now because it's, well, let's put it this way, it's got the same processing power as a PS1. So. Which when you consider how far we've come in the last 20 years is a big thing.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm excited for this.
We'll look at Beagle 1.
No, I'm gonna get to that in a minute actually. And it's not Beagle 1, you fruithead. But the only real things now that excite me within our own solar system are trans-Neptunian objects, which are past Neptune and into the thing called the Kuiper Belt, which is where Pluto's just before the Kuiper Belt. You've got the Kuiper Belt, which is full of asteroids and planetoids, and that's where Eris is, which is Eris is bigger than Pluto.
If you could see the face
I know.
I'm projecting right now.
Because you're confused, but I'm trying to do this.
This is like me talking to you about camshafts, you know, all this.
No, it's fine because I have an idea.
I'm talking
of this.
to you about history on the weapons and stuff. Because my love is history.
But what I was saying.
Oh man, I'm not good enough for that.
I need to explain it because people want to know. You got Pluto, then you got the Kuiper Belt, which is full of planetoid objects and stuff like that, icy worlds. Beyond that, you've got something called the Oort cloud. Now, the Oort cloud is something that hosts, well, it's theorised it's got comets, where the comets originate from, and what. No one's ever been there. Voyager's never even reached it, it's that far away.
Oh, shit.
And those are the two things that interest me the most, but there's one other little thing in our solar system that interests me more than anything else.
What's that?
And it's called Sedna. Now, Sedna is an interesting little thing, because its orbit is so conscripted. Right, Pluto's goes with inside Neptune at one point, just briefly. And that's got an orbit of 246 years to go around the sun once. Sedna has an orbit of 11,000 years. But it's about... how can I put it? Right, everything's put in a unit of astronomical units in space. The closest Sedna gets to the sun is 76 astronomical units, which is bloody far. The furthest it goes out on its orbit is 11,000 astronomical units, and no one knows why its orbit's so like that. People have said it could be captured by the sun, it could have been ejected by another solar system. The only way we'd ever know is if we went there, or if we sent a probe there. Actually, we wouldn't send anyone there, it's too cold. But a probe is possible.
But there's a probe of fucking metal over there that will just freeze, and then rust, and then this, and then
no, it'd be fine, because we've sent one to Pluto, so we'd be able to send one to Sedna.
What we call that?
It'd be exactly this. There'd be a Kelvin change of minus, I think it's 12 or something like that. That's not a lot. In fact, the New Horizons project has been sent out, could withstand, I think it's almost sub-zero temperatures. Nothing is ever quite sub-zero. Nothing ever gets to absolute zero. I think it's really interesting. But, as Mikey pointed out about Beagle 2, not 1, Britain the only country in the world to name their spaceship, or let's say probe, after a dog. Yes. You can't get more British than that. And
what should I call it? Should I call it Thunderbird? No, let's call it Beagle.
And then don't call it Beagle 1, call it Beagle 2. No one knows what. But I'm so excited. I'm happy they found this, because I told my dad's not really big on space, but he remembers it well. He remembers it. And
I remember.
And Beagle 2, and I remember it landed on Christmas Day, and then we'd never seen it again. Only time of the year when no one works in Christmas Day in the UK, and we lose contact with it. But
everyone gets pissed on the Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I know. That's what I think. Oh no, press that button.
I knew I should have pressed the right fucking button, not the left one. No,
but I'm really happy that they found it, because Discovery, which is the Mars rover, and it's got a probe that's been sent around the planet as well, discovered Beagle 2, and apparently scientists had thought for many, many years that it hit a high velocity impact. It turns out it landed properly, and it deployed everything about the deployment system had gone wrong. Do you know what's the one thing that went wrong with it?
One didn't deploy.
It's supposed to fold out, and do you know what? Because British is so good at designing things, it opens like a lily pad. One goes like that, one goes like that, one goes like that, the other one went, it got stuck. And that's the only thing that stopped it from communicating with the rest of the world. I mean, it's great to know that it's been found.
Well, could get the rover to knock it over?
I don't think it could probably, no, because it's on like another part of the of Mars. It wouldn't reach it.
It's well, that if it's found,
but you could, in theory, possibly send a probe down to knock the thing over. But
then destroy the probe.
But will the battery still work after 11 years of non-contact? Probably not.
Could try.
Probably not.
That's why you've been nominated as the first man on Mars, Jack.
That's fine by me. If I get to die on Mars, I'll be happy.
Yeah, but who's gonna annoy the world? Who's gonna annoy the people there for me?
You, Matty.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be the same. No offense, Matt, but you know, it just won't be the same.
I think it's great that they found Beagle 2 after all these years, and I'm really happy that we got an answer finally. But 50 million well spent. Some say they bought Fernando Torres, others say we built a probe for 50 million and lost it.
Hey, at least ours open.
Have you got a bad stomach or something? Jesus Christ.
I cut it last night.
But I think, I mean, a lot of people go Beagle 2, it was a waste of time. But when you think about it, It's one of the cheapest space missions ever sent out for 50 million. India have just gone and designed a budget one, and they're getting ready to send that up. That still costs more than Beagle 2. That's how clever that design was. It just, as usual, as all plucky Brits, designed to come in second. And that didn't deploy its second gear, so we got stuck.
Hey, we got there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Hey. It's like Antarctica. Technically, you say the British one. Because, was it Norwegian? He got there first. We got there second, found his flag. Right?
Yeah.
Because we got there first.
Yeah, but we died.
But the guys, our rescue team, which unfortunately found them,
then died. we had a team out, died, got a rescue team sent out, found them, went to bring back their corpses, died, and then never found. No one knows. No one ever found them. I can't remember the name of the explorers, but
Tom Scott.
James Scott. Yeah, I'm thinking of someone else.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna make one last thing because
I love history.
I know.
It's sort of
you were just like, I like history. But
I like history. What happened? I told you yesterday I played the PlayStation 5.
But what I was one thing that I can't believe this has actually made the news because I don't know why it's a surprise. But anyway, a study in the European Journal of Sports Sciences concludes that after PE, kids don't shower. This has made the news because, let me just put it to you this way: when you did PE, did you shower after you'd done PE?
Couldn't.
No, I don't know. We couldn't. I don't know why this is news. If we had a big game of football, which is like an hour and a half, we still wouldn't have a shower afterwards.
You'd come in.
You'd have
to get changed. Bit of deodorant on. Go home, then you get your bath or your shower or whatever.
If you were posh, you had a bath. Yeah.
No, if you were posh, you'd have a shower. If you were poor, you'd have a bath. That's the thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the other way around. But the researchers say that children are maybe held back in PE lessons about the anxiety shower. It's not the held back. It's the fact that PE lessons are usually only an hour long. It takes 5 minutes to get everyone into the change rooms, and then 5 minutes for everyone to get changed back into the normal clothes. If you tell everyone to have a shower, it's another 5 minutes. It's another 5 minutes. You're looking at a lesson of only 40 minutes, and they're not learning anything. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't know why. I don't even know why it's a problem. It's not a problem to me. You know, everyone will come out after PE and go, well, you smell, but we smell too, so it's fine.
I ain't gonna say shit.
No one ever mentioned anything, did they? In the whole 5 years I went to Park High, no one once said anything because everyone was in exactly the same boat. I don't know why it took them this long. It says nearly 4,000 kids had took part in a study from 8 different secondary schools, and all of these schools had hot working showers and male and female changing rooms. But because I mean, I suppose there is a bit of an anxiety because you don't want to be getting a shower in front of your mates.
Yeah, you don't want to.
Most people are like that. I'm not because I don't care.
I rugby.
No, yeah, I know. I wouldn't care. I'll just get a shower.
But that's the thing. Understand that these are kids.
These are kids.
They don't understand. Understandably, it's one of them. Oh, I don't want to get it's the nervous, but that sort
of. I remember. You know, I remember someone once, because they were that shy, they had swimming trunks on and went in to get a shower. That's fine by me. I've never had a problem with that. You know, if kids wanted to do that, then that'd be fine. But you know, it's a big thing, really. You know, there's showers in there, but they're not going to use them because of body image. And to be fair, I don't know why this is a big problem because it's been going on for, let's say, 70, 80 years.
I'm not going to fucking lie. I ain't no fucking perfection, but you know what I mean? I've got the body of a god shaped with the fucking Buddha in it, you know what I mean?
Speak for yourself, Mike, you know.
No, but I am, no. I'm not bothered by my body image. Understandably, I'm a bit of a fat twat. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you'll probably back me up on that in a friendly way.
Right.
But you know what I mean? I'm not that bothered. Understandably, I need to lose a bit of weight. I'm not gonna lie to myself, but these biscuits are so nice.
Where were you going with that?
I don't know. But basically what I'm trying to say is, when you see people that are so are scared about their body image, you the whole, oh, I'm fat, oh, I'm this. If you're happy with it, be fucking happy with it. Understandably, if you want to lose weight, you lose weight. If you don't want to lose weight, do what you fucking want.
If you don't want to lose weight, keep eating cakes, you fat bastard.
There's also other edible foods available.
How can you brand a cake? I just said cake. I didn't say anything else.
Here's a good one for you. You know Jaffa cakes?
Yeah.
The tax on Jaffa cakes is different to biscuits.
Yeah, I know.
Right, and a couple of years ago, is it McVitie's? Yeah, it's McVitie's.
Yeah, McVitie's, yeah.
Had to go to court, right, with the government to state the differences of how it's a cake and not a biscuit, because they used to try and class it as a biscuit and not a cake, so the tax was higher on biscuits than it was on cakes.
Yeah.
How amazingly
Did you not know that?
No, I did. I've known it for years because my mum and dad told me.
I think it's a common known fact that everybody knows that in Britain.
You go to America, you go to Jaffa cake, they go, what's that?
But I'm going to move on to some... I'm going to call this segment Weird News from now on, because it's not just Americans anymore. But I do have one American news story, of course. Now, there's a man called Richard Leibman, and he's escaped from a district court on December the 4th. Now, you're probably wondering why this is big. Well, that's because he's been labelled in his hometown as the Jesus Bandit. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know. What happened is that this Jesus Bandit man said that he saw Leibman, someone saw Leibman near Secret Beach on North Shore, and the police arrived to come and arrest him. Yeah. You know how big cliff faces are in America?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he managed to scale up it and then escaped. Up a cliff. I mean, that's impressive, to be fair. To scale up a cliff with no safety attachments or anything. He just scaled up it and then went off. And he's been missing since 5th of December. He's disappeared completely off the radar. What a genius. To be fair,
Britain, you've got to sign 4 health and safety forms.
No, 40 health and safety forms.
Yeah, 40 health and safety forms, 2 next to kin forms, 3 where your will's going to go to. Then you're going to state your lawyer, your doctor, your dentist, your friend.
What, right?
Going to state everything in this little a piece of A4 paper.
Yeah. But according to this, it's like he burgled a house in 2011, but fled police again. He was later apprehended, but then released in 2013, provided the mental health treatments. And then he ran away.
Yeah.
From wherever he was, and then in March he got arrested on golf course after residents told the police that he broke into their houses and took food and other personal property. It's not like he's a danger to society. He's just nicking food. I mean, you know.
Unless it's McVitie's double chocolate, rich tea.
No, then he's in danger from us.
Exactly.
But to be fair, I don't know. But I think, you know, I mean, when they say the Jesus man, yeah, I reckon you can, because that's one hell of a. Apparently, I don't know. I think it was about 80 foot, something like that. I think he managed to scale up. It's an impressive height to climb.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. Mad, isn't it? Jesus has it's the second coming. Whoever would have known? Right. Weird Britain. Yes.
Wow.
A man in England, in Wigan, has been stamped as a sex offender. Now, this is not news usually, because sex offenders pop up every now and then.
Mostly in Wigan.
However, this man has been convicted of having sex with a mailbox in a public place.
Sorry.
The bin's there, mate.
I might need the bin. Have you just said A British postbox.
A red British postbox.
I'm now seeing fucking dodgy shit.
Now, apparently, witness told court they saw Bennett pull down his pants in a shopping arcade and start to publicly perform a sexual act on himself in public with a postbox.
I give it the wrong.
Apparently, every time he kept having sex in the mailbox, he kept going, "Wow!" Kept shouting "wow" repeatedly. It was just like, well, he was having fun then, wasn't he? But apparently he was drunk, so, you know, people do strange things when they're drunk.
I chose the wrong week to give up alcohol.
No, you chose the perfect week to give up alcohol, mate. The perfect week. We'd have found Mikey just being, hey, I'm driving this car. Who's this dicker coming up behind me? He's flashing lights. You look stupid.
I want to race. Hey, so is that basically the weird news?
That is.
Can I talk about my news of the week?
Oh God, go on.
Well, as you know, I am quite a sociable person. Don't you, Legion?
No.
Oh, okay. The one and only Mikey Keating here. On Tuesday, didn't do me pub quiz. Couldn't be asked, to be honest with you. Thursday though, I was requested on behalf of a one Dean Short to attend, and what happens? We won it. We won the Swan pub quiz. How amazing is that?
Okay, when you say, every time you say when we won it, all I can imagine is them lot doing the work and you go,
no,
I'll bring the pints in.
Surprisingly, it was me. Most of the questions.
I want a video review. I want to see if the pub quiz organiser was drunk.
He wasn't.
I want to know who you bribed.
I didn't bribe anyone. No, we literally won. There's a
Now,
few meals.
I already knew this, people. I already knew he'd won. But the thing is, tell him your reward.
£15 behind the bar, bitches.
How much, Mike?
15 quid.
In cash?
Behind the bar. For our team. So pretty much.
£15 will buy you 2 pints.
No, it won't.
Well, that's the way it's getting at the minute.
It bought us 4 pints, 2 copper bags, 3 cans of Coke, and what else was it?
There was a special offer on or something.
No, I don't know. I think no, 3 bottles of Coke.
But £15 each or £15 for just you lot?
Just for the lot of us.
That's fucking crap prize, that. Anyway, I'm going to move on.
Oh,
Gaming news.
I was gaming news. Gaming news.
Right then, people. We said we were going to do it this week. It's this week now, so ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing a review. It's the first of 2015 for Call of Duty Advanced Keat Rage.
Dun dun dun. Millington Rage.
No, your rage.
Millington
Right.
Rage.
I don't rage at all on Call of Duty, but
fuck off.
Okay.
Got him. I got him. Or FIFA.
Yeah,
that's it.
No,
I'm done.
No,
I'm
I've done it once.
my God.
I've raged once on FIFA, right? And on Call of Duty,
Twice.
Once on FIFA. I've done
Twice.
on Call of Duty. I've got him. I'm pretty sure I got, but I don't get mad because I'm having me fun. You look like you're sucking cock, but genuinely though, let's all do the Mikey Keating. Oh my fucking God! Nah, I hit you, lads. Nah. You wait until I record you and you hear how bad you are. You're so bad for rage on Call of Duty. I've done it once.
I think the only person that doesn't get rage is Matty.
No, Matty gets rage. He quits. No, he does. But I don't get mad on Call of Duty. I get frustrated on FIFA because just things don't go properly. I don't really call it rage. It's just more frustration because I'm not mad.
I get frustrated at
No,
one
you
game.
get mad.
I get frustrated. I get frustrated at thingy.
But we're gonna do a review for it.
Out on thingy as well.
For what? We did Minecraft last week.
We didn't, did we?
Well, we've already done Minecraft.
We didn't do it last week. The podcast.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah. Yeah, we did. But I didn't give a score for it. But we did do a review. Basically, what I said last week, for those who weren't there, is that I just said Minecraft is pretty much exactly the same as Minecraft usually, except without the mini games. That's all I said. I didn't say anything else about it because I didn't feel the need to at the time. But I'm going to talk about Call of Duty now.
Okay.
A big change from the usual Call of Duty stuff. It's a futuristic type of game compared to what it has been in the past. Did it need a fresh change? Yeah, because some of the last games were a bit stagnant and they were kind of the same. And I've got to be honest with you, I love it. I think the story is really good. I really enjoyed the story. I think the Call of Duty writers, as they usually do, the last couple of Call of Duty games, story-wise, Ghost was great, you know, and this story mode, the campaign that they've done here, I thought it was great. Is it Kevin Spacey?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey, brilliant.
Played a great fucking part.
Great character. The character you play, Marshall.
Jack Mitchell.
Is it Marshall? Is it Mitchell?
Mitchell,
sorry.
It's the first character you actually see and hear speak.
Yeah, it is, yeah. But it was I thought it was really good fun. And I enjoyed the whole story. I loved the fact that the futuristic type thing and the twists and turns that had been thrown in. But the ending's still open to what happens in the future. Could they do another Advanced Warfare? Probably. Would I like to see it? Yeah.
Who's going to take over Sentinel? Do you reckon Mitchell gets his arm back? Do you reckon he'll play as Gideon instead?
Do you reckon he'll spoil the ending for everyone? Dickhead. You just completely went off on one there, didn't you? You wrapped in your own little bubble and went, yay!
Spoiler alert.
Flipping out. But I've got to be honest, I'm really enjoying the multiplayer for once. I didn't think I'd ever say that about a Call, apart from Black Ops, which I loved, but I'm enjoying this. I've been playing it and I'm thinking, yeah, it's fun. It's you know, there's loads of game modes that you can play on, which I'm really enjoying. The fact that you can do loads of different stuff. I mean, Uplink has got to be one of my favourite game modes ever. You don't like it because you get killed all the time, but
no, that's why it's good.
Because I like the fact that you could get to slam dunk the ball into the goal. But I think it's a fun little game to play. I reckon all the little game modes they got on there, and one thing I've got to give credit to in the story mode, the CGI is brilliant. That's some of the best CGI I've seen for a long time in a game, and it's well justified. I think it's one hell of a story, one hell of a multiplayer. I think I like the maps. I don't really think there's a map that I don't particularly like, really.
I love Solar.
Which one's that?
The sand one.
Oh, the one on the beach.
It's not a beach. It's I'm gonna say, you know, when you jump up, when we did our first hardcore game.
No.
The three of us.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, I get you. I know what one. It's like a power plant thing, isn't it? Yeah,
that's a good one. That one.
Yeah, I like that. I do like that. I think the maps they've done really good, and there's not that many either. And I think that's.
I haven't seen maps like that since.
Well, the original Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare 2.
Well, no, the first one.
Where the maps were quality.
Countdown just on the original Modern Warfare was the best map of all time.
No, but I always used to like. There was a village one. And Modern Warfare 2.
But I'm gonna try and keep it to Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, sorry.
But I've got to be honest. I am impressed with the game itself. There's still a couple of problems in there, admittedly. I mean, at least you know the.
There was no jumping about, right, when you'd be walking and your character would suddenly sink into the ground or anything. I was like, oh my god. I was waiting for my character just drop through and there's, there's Kevin Spacey. Oh, there's that.
I mean, I was playing the multiplayer and I was running along, and you know, this is probably the best I've ever performed on a Call of Duty game as well, which kind of says something. And what problem? I don't know. What problems are there with the game? Can you think of any real problems? I mean, if you look at how the game's built compared to pretty much nearly every PS4 game and next gen game that came out last year, there's no problems.
No.
Can you think of anything? I mean, the hit marker seems to be fixed.
Top class.
It seems to be fixed, I guess. I mean, apart from when you try and watch your final round ending kill, that still doesn't work properly. But
No,
but
top class.
I think I can't fault the game, and I can't give it, let's say, a high, like 9 point something, whatever, because I don't know. It's just, it doesn't. It does a lot of things new, but it doesn't do enough of it.
It doesn't live up to the hype sometimes.
This did, but that's all it did. It didn't go any further than that. It lived up to the hype, and that was it.
The missions were good.
Missions were fun. Loved the missions.
I have not had so much fun in a mission.
The Goliath mission that you got to do is one of the best I've ever done in a game.
Come on.
When you're in the big exo thing, you start walking, you fire rockets out of your arms.
Yeah, just ruin it for everyone else.
No, they don't know this. They don't know the story or anything behind it. You've already ruined it anyway. But when you're doing the Goliath mission, I love that. I absolutely loved it. It was like, come at me, bro!
Drones ready. Main gun over here.
I like the kill streak things they've got as well. Don't know. Obviously, you got the standard UAV thing, and then you got the Vulcan, which is one of my favourite UAV things.
It's an interesting story though, because there's characters that are linked in somehow, somewhere.
Yeah.
That are vital to the story. It's not one of them. This is such and such.
This is Keith. He saved money on his car and shit. And now he feels epic.
Now he feels like a COD player. Woohoo!
He's got a little cowboy hat.
Going past on an elephant. Like, yeah.
Although then again, genuinely, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is the only game I've ever seen to have an exoskeleton all brilliantly made and just like, look at this exoskeleton that we've done. And then Gideon comes in with a flipping beanie hat on top. It's just like, you mad?
You're mad, bro.
What would I give it as a rating?
9.
I'm thinking 9, but I'm thinking actually, you know what? Yeah, I could give it a 9.0.
I'd say
I'd go 9. I'd just go 9.
That's the first time I think we've agreed on something high like that on a game.
Yeah, I think it's a solid game. I can't fault it. I can't.
Not wrong with campaign.
Interesting,
keeps you gripped.
Yeah.
From the start to finish.
But as PlayStation made out, OPM and a couple of other things, it's such a good game. But Call of Duty has never hit the heights that it's reached since Modern Warfare, the original. This is probably one of the best in the series for quite some time. Better than Black Ops?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Black Ops 2 was shocking.
Black Ops 2 was a bad game, but Black Ops was a great game. Is this better? Actually, there is one thing I don't like about Advanced Warfare. The sort of exo survival thing that you got to do. Not a fan of that.
That's boring though.
But then again, they've always put something like that in there, and I just think, but this is Sledgehammer Games' first one, isn't it?
No.
Oh well, it's their first main title,
It's not.
Isn't it now?
They did Modern Warfare 3. Fuck that up.
Let me just. Can I just have a?
Go on then.
I just want to see what ones they've done because I'm not exactly sure, people. I mean, this is my first Call of Duty game since Black Ops, so it's a big thing really for me, and I'm just trying to see what they've done. No, they've only actually done Modern Warfare and 3 and Advanced Warfare. They're the only 2 that they've done.
Because you couldn't get the contract for the other ones. That's why.
That's from Treyarch, isn't it?
No, it was generally because they didn't. Not a lot of people liked Modern Warfare 3.
No,
because the way it was.
This was co-developed, and then it's a strange one. It's a really strange one, to be honest. I've got to be honest though. Sledgehammer Games has done a cracking job. Can't fault it. So I think it's a 9 from me. It's a 9 from you, I think.
Probably a 9 off Matty.
Yeah.
But he hasn't played the campaign.
Yeah, he has. I don't think he's finished it though. Oh wait, he has finished it. Yeah, he has.
He said
no,
he
has.
hasn't.
We did say to one. He's told a lie to one of us then. But I'm gonna move it on because we have got some gaming news, and this next thing comes as a warning to people because obviously everyone knows about if you game too long, you get severe headaches and stuff like that.
Epilepsy, stuff like
and
that.
stuff like that. And I've one big thing that I've got playing with Minecraft is that I can't play it too long because it's so intense that my head just can't keep up with it. And I get chronic headaches. And while this takes the piss trying to load, there was a story that came out couple of days ago actually, and a guy in I think it's Taiwan. Yeah, it is Taiwan, I think. He decided to go to a. Do you know there's internet cafes that are popping up everywhere around the world? I think you might have an idea.
You get them like New York and stuff.
You get them all over the place, and he went to one in Taiwan. He did a 3-day binge of gaming and sadly passed away from doing that. Now, it really begs the question of who the fuck is dumb enough to play games for 3 days straight? I'm sorry, I feel sorry for the guy. But for crying out loud, you don't play a game for 3 days straight and then go, nah, and think you'll be fine. He was a regular, apparent now, and this is how bad it gets. The man was identified by his family, was found slumped, motionless in his chair in a cafe. Now, other people, other patrons, that's what they're called in these internet cafes, thought he was sleeping at first.
Last one. Hey, get them all fucking can I bought the fuckers?
Yeah, I know. People there thought he was sleeping at first, but then an employee realised he wasn't breathing, so he was rushed to hospital. He was already dead anyway by the time. So suffered with a cardiac failure, and ruled it as a sudden death from prolonged computer gaming. Yeah, they're completely right, because you don't play games for more than. I mean, if I play a game for a day, I don't go on it at all the next. So I can have a day off and my mind can just reset itself. I would not do it for that long. 3 days is just going beyond the joke. And, you know, he was a regular customer at this place, and apparently when he was tired he would sleep face down on the table or just slumped in his chair. That's why people didn't do anything. But this is how bad it was. And this is how bad people who become alienated by gaming are. He said, police said that in that when they found out he died, the video gamers were just dead nonchalant about it, relaxed, just like, and continued playing even when the games would turn, like the tables were cordoned off so they could sort out the body and everything. They just carried on playing. I genuinely think there should be some sort of cap on gaming because it's just getting too bad now. You know, this is another story again from someone dying from gaming, from doing it too long. I love my games, we all do, but that's too much.
Just
you know, someone, you know,
this, too far.
This is the second time now it's happened. July 2012 it happened, and an 18-year-old was found dead after playing for 40 hours straight. 40 hours. I can't even manage 10, really.
Me and you find it hard. 9 hours.
Yeah, I don't want to, because my mind knows it doesn't want to play for that long as much as it enjoys it.
Yeah.
Some days when you get a new game and you want to keep...
kids. Understandably when we were
young.
Or
when you get a new game and you go, yeah, I want to play it, and you play it for a good few hours, and then you're like, well, bed.
Yeah, but then, like, understandably, me and you, like, you'd be like, oh, fuck, my head's killing me, and then I'll be like, oh, fuck, I've got work tomorrow, mate.
Yeah.
Fair enough then, mate, I'll see you later. And we both get off, but...
I wouldn't stay on for that long. Never. 3 days. I mean,
for the longest we've
the fact that he went for the fact that he went for 3 days, 72 hours.
I'll be honest, the longest I've been on when I had the Xbox was 12 hours.
Yeah.
That was COD though. That was when I was like a proper mad COD nerd.
Nerd.
No, I'll put my hands up to that.
Do I feel sorry for the guy?
Nope.
Now that I think about it, no. I feel sorry for his family, but I don't feel sorry for them because he's just fucking stupid. That's what happens when you get an obsession with something and bam, it goes.
It's like drugs. Oh, you just try it. Next thing you know, you try it again. Oh, we'll try for a little bit more. Oh, that's alright.
I wouldn't compare gaming to drugs. It's an addiction.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say. Do the whole addiction.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just do a bit more. Oh, I'll just have a little bit more. I won't hear me. A little bit more. And then you finally look what you've got. You think, shit, I've got no money. But then that person's, you know, there you go, you can have a bit more.
Do you know what I'm thinking? Right now, if you find me dead, Project Cars has killed me. You'll know exactly the reason why I'm dead.
If you find me dead, my MG's killed me.
Yeah. Your head gas blew up and smacked you in the face.
Went right through the windscreen, just ironically in my face.
I've got some more news, people. That just before I move on to it, let that be a warning. I remember watching the documentary a couple of years ago. My mum and dad forced me to watch it about gaming and what can happen with obsessive gaming and stuff like that. And it's true. You can't. I mean, I knew even before watching that documentary anyway. Don't game for too long. I'm not thick.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not the cleverest fucking... I'm not the brightest rose in the bunch. But things like this, you need to put your head down and go, okay, I've got on at 1 o'clock, it's now 4 o'clock, have a break for at least half an hour for a drink. So just, I don't know.
Sometimes you think like that and then you realise the time's gone.
No, but you understand where I'm coming at? Like, every 2 or 3 games of FIFA, what do? Alright, lads, just want to make a brew. Yeah, go on.
You make a brew because you flipping drink tea at the speed of sound.
Oh, I can't help it.
But
I've stopped it though, but that's what I'm trying to get at.
People know not to do it for too long.
No, but
I think hardcore gamers nowadays are worse in other countries. Not so much, not over here. We're fine because we don't have stuff like that really. To be honest, America's not too bad either.
China.
But in Asia, it's where it's the worst, and that's the technology mad, aren't they? They're worse than us with technology. But I'm going to move it on. But let that be a lesson to people. One of the big games that people are looking forward to this year, obviously I've mentioned it a couple of times, it's Uncharted 4. And the game director Bruce Straley has come out and said they won't run the game at 60 FPS if it harms the player experience. I'm just going to give him a round of applause. Because quite frankly, I keep looking at the difference between 30 FPS and 60 FPS and going, does it really matter? Yes, it makes things look pretty, but I would rather have a game that looks great and not mess up my experience of it than a game that looks great like Assassin's Creed but have a crap experience from it. I'll make those two comparisons actually. Two games that run at different FPS. Drive Club and Assassin's Creed. Drive Club runs at 30 FPS, Assassin's Creed runs at 60. Assassin's Creed's known for its bugs and all the problems it's got is down to 60 FPS. Drive Club, visually one of the best looking racing games I've seen for a long time. Forza probably might just about outsmart it in the dry weather, not in the wet weather, because since Drive Club added that update, that game looks great. But I've had a lot of time to think about this, and I think 60 FPS is not the biggest deal in the world. For racing games,
30's enough.
For racing games, 60 FPS, yeah, okay, I can understand, because 60 FPS is easier to do. Project Cars is running at 60 FPS, but that's only because it needs to look good.
The details
and to have the mechanics work at the way they want it to work and have the detail they want. That's
60 is your work.
60 is really what you need. For other games like Uncharted and stuff like that, you don't always have to go to 60.
You say 50's enough.
I mean 45. You could go to 45. That's what Assassin's Creed should have done. They should have went 45 FPS.
They wanted to push the system to a point where
they knocked it down to 920p as well because the Xbox One couldn't keep up at 1080. Even though Xbox One's got better graphics, PS4's got a better processor, so obviously it can deal with things better. But I think
it's just ridiculous though.
I'm looking. I mean, Uncharted at the minute, they've managed to get it above 30, but when the demo comes out, it'll be locked at 30 FPS. So when people play it, if it looks pretty at 30 FPS and people go, wow, that's great graphics, do you need to do any more? I mean, really? This whole thing about PC, obviously, you disaster race over there. They want better graphics for everything. But the thing with the crew, I know you just mentioned it, it suffers because it's not at 60 FPS because it's such a big game. But when you create a game so big and so vast,
you've got to understand that
there are gonna be problems, and that's where it suffers from. Because if they'd have if it took another year, it'd have been completely perfect. But
or 6 months, I reckon.
I'd say a year to iron out all the other problems it has got.
To be fair, I'll give. I understand it's not massive. It's not the crew network. It's Matty's internet shite. Gonna keep, for some reason, his internet keeps going from NAT 2 to NAT 3. Like that. When he reboots it, starts at NAT 2 and goes to NAT 3. But you don't know at all.
Dirty ass. But let's just categorise it into what are the only games that need 60 FPS? Racing games. That's it.
Racing games and Halo.
Okay. But I was playing Drive Club and that's at 30 FPS and you just
Hardline.
I was just playing it. I was playing it the other day and I was like, you don't need 60 FPS when it looks this good. And I give credit to Drive Club. They're slowly but surely fixing the problems, and there's a new update coming out tomorrow, which gives you a new track, and you get to go to Japan finally. So you'll be happy.
No, because I'm not playing it.
Well, I don't know why.
Alright, we'll sort something out.
I don't know why. I really don't know why. It's a good game now. It's absolutely solid.
Because I'm getting back into the crew with me little Mini Cooper. So
yeah, you can play Q. You'll be on your own, and Matty will be on his own on flipping crew because you won't be able to join him.
right, I'm on the crew on my own.
Yep.
Matty's on Drive on his own.
And I'm on FIFA.
On your own.
Yeah. Well, no, everyone will come on FIFA when I'm on it.
Yeah, because the thing is, you can't get on Drive Club and you won't go on the crew.
I won't go on the crew because I can't get back into it. I'm really struggling at the minute to get back into it.
Say if
it's like I had with Destiny. I had problems trying to get back into Destiny, and then I got back into it. Maybe I'll get back into it in the future, but I don't know.
Say if Matty gets a better internet connection and he gets it all sorted.
It still won't work because it's Matty. But I'm gonna do one last story before we're done, and just to prove to everyone that PlayStation is superior to Xbox. Just going to say this. PS4 was the best-selling console in worldwide in 2014. Do you know how many sales it got last year? 18.5 million, making it the fastest-selling PlayStation console in history. Keith, go on.
Did you know? Oh, here's another one for you.
Although to be fair to Xbox, they did get the best-selling console for December last year. Only reason why is because Xbox dropped the price with Christmas holidays.
I'll tell you this one for a start. One regarding Xbox and both of them.
If you've got no friends or fans, then you can write to the World-Star Raider and he'll tell you to get a PS4 because you want sham.
I'll give it to you.
No, I won't give them my PS4.
No, basically, they worked out, and this is apparently to the BBC News, right? Yes.
BBC News travel.
Yeah, on Friday, that 48 million people across the world have Xbox Ones. Do you want to know how many PlayStation 4s across the world there is?
Go on.
118 million.
I very much doubt that because the biggest selling console of all time is the PS2, and it hasn't even hit 100 million. So wherever that story's come from,
the BBC,
they've pulled it out of their arse because that's not true.
Lizard Squad. I'm guessing you
Yeah, I just want to make this point. Quick point about Assassin's Creed. Dead King came out. Don't know if anyone bothered about it. I'll play it later. But
no,
apparently the PS4 is outselling the Xbox One 3-1.
Okay.
So if you put it in that terms, what's a third of 14? Come on, Mike.
A third of 14?
Yeah, come on, Mike.
Oh, a third of 14, Mr. Millington, is to work this out.
No, you don't need a formula. You don't need, sexy ladies and lab coats to try and figure it out.
No.
It's about 4.7.
Okay.
So well done, Microsoft. You've completely balls that one up, haven't you? If it's really 14-4, I doubt it. It's probably about 14-8, really. 14 million to 8 million. Well, Microsoft's screwed.
Yep.
But that's it for this week.
No.
Flipping. Why'd you leave a story till last?
I was speaking about it, and just a quick one.
Oh.
The Lizard Squad. Guess where one of them apparently lived?
What, Whittle?
Southport.
Why am I not surprised?
So.
Okay. That's a story because it's not really local. It's Liverpool, really, to be honest. It's not our story.
Alright. Anyway, yeah, guys, thanks for joining us. Yeah,
If you want to follow us on Twitter, you can follow Mikey Keating at Mikey XD.
If you want to follow Jack on the Twitter, it's JackTM53.
If you want to follow Lewis McLachlan, it's Lewis_Moggy.
If you want to follow Matty Morris, he's in the street by Greasby or Tesco, you know.
Or working in Tesco. If you want to like, subscribe, go ahead. You can like our Facebook page. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're getting more views, but we're not getting more likes.
Come on, guys. Throw those comments in there.
Don't need to throw a comment in if you're shy.
Yeah, or you know, all you gotta do is, you know, part of the community and shit.
Shut up. What else was there? Like, comment, subscribe. If there's anything else, I've forgotten. But
share us.
You could share us if you want. You could share us.
Share.
Don't know why I did that. I don't even know why it came out like that. But thanks very much for listening, people. Anyway, and Mikey says bye.
Yeah.
Say bye. And we've been the S Team.